Bonjour, mon ami. Hello, my lovely friends. I thought I would treat you to a beautiful afternoon view of St. Katharine's Dock. There we are. I know that a lot of you have seen it before. You'll be thinking, why is it always showing us this view? Because I think it's extraordinary that this is literally in the centre of London. It's a dock, a marina, that was used for hundreds of years for luxury goods. You can see the buildings over in the background that are still, I'll show you just there. That's where they used to import luxury goods, tobacco, sugar, coffee, tea. When those things weren't available in Tesco, they had to be brought by ships all the way from the Far East and China and etc. And now this is a beautiful apartment complex, and you can have your boat here, a houseboat, live on the boat. But there are also lots of yachts that come from all over the world. And I think I've told some of you before, I used to work in the building, I'm going to show you, over there. I worked in that building over there, Dickens Inn, after I came back from South America. And when I arrived in the UK from South America, I'd been there for 5 years. I was broke. And what was funny, I found myself in that situation a lot. I used to earn a lot of money, spend a lot of money, and be broke. And I was always the kind of person who just lived for the day. I never had any vision, no goals, no dreams, just live day to day, earn money, spend it. My life was like a roller coaster, and I wasn't enjoying the ride. Some moments were amazing, like the highs were fantastic, but the lows were like moments of despair. And I've got to be honest, there were moments when I wished I weren't here any longer. Those were the moments of despair, and I'm sure we've all been through them. And this was when I first worked in that building. It was like 24 years ago when I came back from Colombia. Then I went on to be a school principal running international schools, and then there were lots of other moments when there were hiccups, when I lost my job, and in recent years, even 6 years ago, or 5 years ago. And then I realized that I wasn't enjoying the way my life was going, and I had to change some things. And I remember praying and saying, okay, God, if you help me out again, this time I promise to listen. And he did. I came across a guy called Bob Proctor, who many of you have heard of, the film The Secret. I started studying with him, and he told me, your life is a reflection of your inner being. Your thoughts, your feelings, your actions are called your attitude. And if your attitude to life is not great, you're not going to have a great life. But he taught me to change my thoughts, change my feelings, change my behavior, my attitude. My life started to improve. And now, just a few years, 4.5 years after losing my job as a school principal and being at a moment again of being broken in despair, I'm loving life. I've just had a meeting with someone who's joined my organization, yet another person who I'm going to pour love, experience, teaching, learning, as much as I can into that person's life, so that they can also turn their life around and start to go out and impact the lives of other people. Because I believe each one teach one. If you're blessed, it's so you can go and bless other people. A lot of you have heard this before. Some of you are still in that stage of cynicism and skepticism and resignation and having a glass half empty view of life. I don't blame you, because I used to be like that. But thank God I'm no longer like that. I still have my moments of doubt and fear. We're all human, right? But I live in a state of what I call gratitude. I'm so grateful for everything that I've got in life, my health, my beautiful family, my daughters, my wife, all of my friends, the organization I have, the amazing leaders in that organization, my mentors, and God for really helping me through my dark times. And I don't know what he saw in me, because I didn't see it. I didn't see it in myself, but he must have seen something in me where he had a purpose for me, a mission, and when you find your purpose in life, and it has to be bigger than you, if your purpose and your mission is only you're going to have small dreams, and as a result, small accomplishments. And I'm living what I believe for me is a purposeful life. I found what I love doing, and that's helping other people to become the best version of themselves, impacting people's lives. And thank God I found a vehicle in which I can do it. Bob Proctor's working with us, which is a dream come true. If you know Bob Proctor, he's our master mentor, and I keep telling you, if you watch these lives, and some of you watch them, I met some of my ex-staff in Wales recently, some lovely people, and I've been to this town called Llangollen a few times over the years since I lost my job there in October 2016. But funnily enough, last weekend was the first time I met some of my ex-staff, and they asked me how I was doing. And I said, you know what, I had to learn some lessons in life about humility, about gratitude, about service. Drop some of my ego and arrogance, and and they said, oh, we heard you found God. I wish I'd had the foresight to say, well, actually he found me. But people sort of look at that as a kind of a religious thing. Oh, you're one of these people wearing Jesus sandals and singing Kumbaya. And one of them said, oh, me and God don't get on very well. I thought to myself, maybe you don't know him very well. It's easy to say I don't get on, or I don't like that person. We prejudge, we have our opinions, our perception of something. As God's not this dude on a big white cloud looking down, scowling at anyone. God for me is love. That's the essence of God, love. God is in everything. Everywhere you look, in the water, in the boats, he exists in everything. He's omnipresent. And for me, it's about love and acceptance. And he wants the best for you. He created you, for God's sake, He didn't create you to have a miserable life, because we are an expression of God on this earth. So he expresses himself through us. So when they told me you found God, it was quite interesting, because I realized that some people on social media are following you or viewing whatever you do, but they don't say anything. So let's really try to send out a message of hope, inspiration, love, gratitude, service. And if you dedicate your life to helping other people, guess what? Your life will start to turn around. If you express your gratitude for everything you like, or everything you have, right? You're going to get more of it. So you can be as cynical as you want. You can watch these videos and laugh and mock. It does say, I don't sit in the company of mockers. I won't tell you where that's from, but it does say that. But so people can have an opinion about you. They can judge you. They can talk about you. It doesn't matter to me anymore. All I know is I'm helping people to change their life. And whatever anyone else says, I love that. I love what I'm doing. So if you ever want to talk to me, you don't have to join. A lot of people think we're selling. Oh, what are they selling now? You don't have to join my organization, although I'd love you to, because I know it works. I'm doing it, and 500,000 people can't be wrong all over the world. About achieving financial freedom. But if you ever want to talk, you're having a low moment in your life, don't despair. Your current circumstances, you don't have to stay there. You're not a tree. You're not planted. You can move spiritually, financially, intellectually, physically, emotionally, and start to create the life you really dream of, rather than the one you're settling for. It takes some courage, takes a bit of a risk, but if you don't do those things, you will never find your fulfillment. So reach out. I'm going to leave you with this beautiful view, and I remind myself every time I see that building where I used to work, I thank God that he saw something in me, and now I'm able to go out and help other people. So have a great day. I'm going to finish this live, and I'll see you all very soon. Ciao.